Hi everyone, I decided to leave the bus for a few little bit and head up to two of the op shops in this little town. So stay with me, let's hopefully find something exciting. Yes, I'm huffing and puffing. I'm very unfit. See you soon. Looks like I just found another op shop here. Didn't know it was here. It's only open Wednesdays and it's Wednesday, so I'm gonna have a look. Nearly missed it, just saw the big sign out there, so fingers crossed here too, shall we? The one I'm going to is just around here. It's where I got my 50-cent bag of jewellery, so fingers crossed they had some more today. And fingers crossing, fingers, legs, toes, everything crossed today. But this one here is one I'm going to. There's a person at the front who makes you wash your hands, so I'll do that first. They've got some gorgeous silverware that just came in, but it's not getting priced today. They're going to polish it. So sad about it. I'll try and get a photo of it if I can.
You said you didn't want that clay. You didn't.
I avoid shoes usually. Sometimes I picked up some, but as a general rule, I don't find many occasionally, but yeah, not very often. A quick look. I'm heading into Vinnie's. I did some really good stuff. The last one you'll see soon. Hi, I'm back already. Another day, next day. Like that doesn't happen very often. It's usually a week, 2 weeks, something like that. But I went off shopping this morning. I left the boys in the bus because they're old enough to look after themselves and not go anywhere and do anything wrong. The other three are still away. They have their car, so I walked up to the op shop. Well, you know those days when you do the walking, you have no car and you find everything? That was today. Look at my shoulder. Like that was for me carrying back my bags of goodies. Anyway, I had a really good morning. Last week I went there, didn't have much at all. So I'm going to unbag all this stash with you. So for all you new people, I'm Nellie. I live in a bus at the moment. I've raised 6 grandkids. I'm down to 4 at the moment. The other 2 have already left home. Yeah, and I'm a vintage lover, and that's what I search for mostly in op shops. But I do look for other things too that I sell on eBay. So yes, I am a reseller. Let's get started and see what I have found. Okay, it's not going to be any special order. I'm just going to grab and pick. So the first op shop I went to They were actually unpacking something, which I'll show you shortly. I picked up this lovely little brush and comb, actually no comb included. Remember the old brush and brushes they had in the day? So I picked up a really nice mirror. There's nothing wrong with it at all, no tarnishing or anything, and it's not colours I usually go for. I like all my pretty bright colours. This is very quite neutral, and this would appeal to someone who likes those sort of colours. But yeah, it's a lovely little set, nice little wooden area here, and yeah, so I will be reselling those. So I was happy with that. I did ask if they had any vintage clothing. They said that's what gets hung up. I haven't found any vintage clothing there as yet. But I find other vintage stuff, and that's where I got my jewellery, and they had none. They said there's a drought of jewellery at the moment. I'm like, damn it. Okay, this little thing, tan card. This all came in when I was standing there. This, along with some other things I'll show you in a second. And the reason I got it, well, it's got someone to Sam appreciation and something 1965. Oh, second 1965. Captain C. Rathbone, so it must have been cricket or something. But the reason I bought this tan card is because it's actually pewter, and there's another one in the cupboard. I'll have to show you next time. I'll try and remember to get it out, that I picked up last week. This one is pewter, and it's made in Australia, so I like to buy things that are Australian made, and I like to buy things that are pewter. So that's what that is. It's pewter, and yeah, so it's got the engraving there, which I didn't see till just then. But I'm happy with that, and I've got another tan card too, and I'll show you that one another day, because it's a different stash, same shop but at the back. This particular shop I went to, which you'll see in the first bit, is an Anglican shop, and it's got a front section where they have all the clothes and all that sort of stuff, dinnerware and all the probably some more fancier stuff. And out the back they have another shed with got everything, all sorts of things there, which I picked up some nice stuff this morning as well. But you got to pay for everything separately. So you got to pay for some stuff at the front, and you got to pay some stuff back, which is a bit of a pain. But that's how they've got it set out, and I like it, that particular op shop, especially the back section, because it's messy. I do not like neat and tidy too much. Like, yes, order, but not like us. If I wanted all that, I'd go to Kmart. I don't like Kmart. I don't like my Vinnies being ordered. I hate it. So I don't like going to Vinnies that often. But I did go today, and I'll show you that in a minute. Anyway, when I was out the back room, they had this jigsaw puzzle. It was sealed, and I did price it, and it was selling, I think it had been sold for over $30. So it was $5, probably more than, yeah, I don't usually go for jigsaw puzzles and stuff, but I do love horses. So I grabbed that for that reason, and after I did the comps, I thought, well, it's worth getting because it is sealed. And yeah, it's selling for over $30, so I'm going to give that one a go. I have sold some jigsaw puzzles in the past. Some have sat for quite a while, but they have eventually sold. So I'm just going to have to make space in my bus somewhere to store all this sort of stuff, that's all. Another jigsaw puzzle, sealed as well, so I must have got them for a present and didn't want them. This is $2. This was another one by whoever Chris Cummings, his name is, and they're selling for over $30 as well, so that's why I grabbed those two. So one was $2, one was $5, one's a 3,000 piece, and one's only 500 piece. So I might even do them as a bundle. I don't know. Maybe that'd be the way to go with those two. If someone loves horses and jigsaw puzzles, they can get those together. Okay, in that back room, because the front room stuff is, where is my front room stuff? Oh, over there. Okay, in the back room, I also, and I don't mind, when I first started reselling and knowing about looking up solds on eBay, I used to be quite embarrassed about doing it. Now I just do it, and it's good because if anyone says anything to me, I've always got my kids messaging me, so I go, yeah, just answering the kids' message all the time. It happens. So I mean, I'm sort of not lying really, but yeah. Now where's the lid to this? I've got this teapot. Now the reason I got the teapot, one, these are well sought after. Two, it was only $1. And three, I do specs on it, 20 something to 30 something dollars each, and it's by a New Zealand company. Britdus, 6 cup one, so Britdus. So you can Google that later and see what they're going for, but yeah, that's going up for sale, so I should get something decent for that. Some good money for that one. So always keep out for those. They don't look like, they're not overly the old ones, and I'm not sure if that's even back. I think that's only plastic, I don't know, but this sort of style is still selling, even though it's not old, but I like old. And when I was at the back, I saw this sitting in a box. Ugh. And I don't know if it works yet. I'm going to test it out. They did have, I don't know what they had on it, $5 or something, $8. I don't know what they had on it, but it's the cord's here, the instructions are here. I just need to clean up the handle a little bit, but it's a gorgeous little radio. I mean, these are sought after a lot, so I was really happy with that, and I was actually surprised to see it still there. I think there was another dealer there as well. There was last week. I think it was a dealer. But yeah, he was a lovely fella. He didn't find anything today, so I scored all the stuff because it's the only thing he saw that I already had was this watch. I saw it as I walked in. I paid $4 for it, and it is a Talon. I think it's Talon brand. Oh, where's my eyepiece gone again when I need it? I'm gonna carry it around my neck. I think one of those ones that carry on your neck. It's a, I think it's Talon. I looked it up. I looked it up in the shop. Okay, and it's vintage and it's old and it's worth money. Now I've got a box full of watches, not a big box, but a box like that. I should get it out and show you. That, oh no, I'm not going to get it. I'll get it another time. But I've got a heap of watches that are old like this that I've got to get valued and priced, and actually should learn how to make them all start to work again, because these old watches like this are often worth money. So yeah, it's a pretty cool old watch. The first thing I did before I looked at the price, I was seeing if it had any engraving, because I know a lot of old watches have been given to somebody, but this one has got no engraving on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. That was the first thing I saw when I walked in, and then everything else started happening for me on the day I didn't have a car. Typical. Watching Back from Burnout, Melissa, I think her name is Melissa. Sorry if I got your name wrong, if she even watches this. But I have in the past sold old Bibles, and she sold one not long back for quite a bit of money. And I had stopped looking at old Bibles for a while. I hadn't seen any old Bibles for a while, and for today, at the back, it's 2 old Bibles. So I'm going to Google. I think they're both leather covers. Pretty sure they are. I'm going to double check all that. But yeah, one's got the gold, you know, outer leaves. This one may have as well at one time, but yeah, it had it, but it's been a really well loved one, this one, because it's got writing in it, and it's even got this, yeah, it's got little excerpts from the Bible and little sayings like Romans and civil government expounded to kill. It's got someone's name at Northbridge there, and it's got a little saying. I'm going to read it to you. My friend, cheer up, my friend, a brilliant day is born. Surely the sun has chased the gloom away. Smile at the world, the earth is not forlorn. Dwell on the glory of the golden day. Faith, hope and love can conquer hate and fear. Often a kindness quelled a rising tear. Trials may come to test the weak and strong. Truth points the way of the right from the wrong. Gladness and sorrow are the two are twain. Bitter and sweet we gain relief from pain. Conquer your fears and struggle through this life. Seek only peace, avoid all worldly strife. Life is too short for care, we come and go. Where from, where to, we mortals cannot know. So that's being glued in there from a newspaper or something. So they're definitely a well-loved Bible. It's got a little bit of issues there. How to use the Bible, someone stuck that there as well. So it's really a really lovely Bible, actually. It's nice to see it so well used, because it's something that we don't even look at anymore. That's why we're all crazy, I think. But anyway, it's got all the old maps at the back. So that one's a really cool one. So I'll be selling that one, and probably this one too. And it's got to Mrs. and Mrs. Cook from another lady. And like I said, this one's not as well used, but it's a lovely edition. It's not as old as this one. It looks old, but I think it's only 1984. So, but it's made in Cornwall, so it's made in England. So it's just really nicely. Just a nice Bible. Not an old one, but a nice Bible. See what date this one's got on it. This one has no date. No, I can't find a date. Excuse me, not COVID. I will see if I can find a date, and I'll let you know later. But anyway, so that was 2 nice Bibles. Then some Care Bears. Okay. I don't go to the kids section very often, but I know it's worth going. Now these are only $2, but I looked them up, and someone had paid over $30 for one to about the same amount. So I'm going to poking my eye out. Going to put them up on eBay, because yeah, yeah, so I looked at, what I did was I saw them there and I looked up McDonald's Care Bears, and that's how I found it, what the solds went for. Sorry, I lost you because I've got a bug on my phone, so I have to turn my internet off because it keeps on popping ads up. I don't know how to get rid of it. Anyway, so yeah, let's go back to when I first went to the shop, that shop. I saw them, there was a bag of stuff. First of all, I asked if there's any broken jewellery. No, there's a drought on, so there's not much broken jewellery, any jewellery much coming in at all. So I'll just keep asking each week. And no, there was no vintage clothes. I had a look quickly. I'm a bit of a scanner. I know what fabrics to look for and all that sort of stuff. So I just scan a lot. But when I was in there, they were unwrapping. Well, they hadn't even unwrapped it. They had all this tarnished pieces of silverware. Now I love old coffee. I don't drink coffee. I love the old coffee pots and the teapots and stuff like that, and I've got quite a collection that I've kept in storage. But look what I got. This is all just come in. Well, I don't know, there was just a bag of it there, so it's got that beautiful lid. I mean, this is stuff that I don't even know if I'm going to sell it. I've got to stop that. I've really got to sell stuff. It's Royal Windsor, the Royal Windsor, Kensington, electroplated, but yeah. So there's that gorgeous pot. And I said to them, I said, I don't want to, because they're going to go, I'm not going to price them yet because we're going to polish them. I said, well, I don't want them polished. I like that tarnished look, except for this one needs polishing. I'll show you in a minute. And they go, oh, okay, well, I'll find out for you. So I did get a lot. I paid a little bit. I paid $20, but I love it for everything. So, but look at this beautiful one. It's like a little lid on it like that. But I mean, this would be awesome for, like, I should keep this stuff and do hiring out for photography and all that sort of stuff. This one's got a lot more stamps on it. Yeah, it's EPNS and it's got other stamps in there as well. So just look at all the detail on that. Like, isn't that gorgeous? Like, we can't get anything like that these days. Like, everything is so throwaway. This is why I love op shops. You just don't know what you're going to find. Look at the handle. Look at it. I'm definitely keeping that one, 100%. If I don't keep the other one, I'm definitely keeping that one. I really love that one. So, and then there was 2 more pieces of that. I feel like going back up there. It actually opens till 2, but no, I won't. It's too much of a slog to go up there. I'm too lazy to do it twice. Now this does need some sort of work done on it because wherever it's been sitting, it's really tarnished it really super bad. But it's a, I think it goes with, yeah, it does. This is a whole set, so it goes with that set. So wherever they've stored this one hasn't been as favourable as where they stored the other one. So it's a sugar bowl, milk jug. This is actually broken off there. So that's actually supposed to be attached, so whatever the tarnish is. So I'm going to have to look up how to clean this up without cleaning it up too much. So I'll be Googling all that. This one's not as bad, but it's still not great either. This part's okay. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see why 2 pieces are more rougher. One especially is more rougher than the others, but I'll probably end up selling them ones. They don't tickle my fancy. Well, they do. They're cute, but this one, I just love that one. What do you reckon? Is that your favourite too? Because it's my favourite. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry. Last time I put my video up, I clicked Safe for Kids or something, and it just took all my comments away. Like, why can't they make it clear when you're doing YouTube what their little ticks mean? Like, but anyway, so it's fixed up. So if you want to go back and watch yesterday's YouTube video, which is a bit of a mess, and I've turned my camera around because I could see how dark I was in the last one. So you can see my face a bit better. I'm not shadowed out so much. You can see all my wrinkles and stuff a bit easier now. Nothing exciting, but I really like this belt, and I don't know if it's a very old one, but I really love the retro funkiness. Now I paid $4 for it, which I often don't with belts. I only pay usually about $1 to $2, and I've got quite a good collection of leather belts that I've kept, that I've found over the years, and I've kept, this is actually all suede all along here, and it's just got that backing. So I can't find any stamps or anything, but I thought it was a really funky belt. Whether I wear it or sell it, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's really cool. Another thing I found at that op shop, when I went back in to pay, after I'd been to the back room with the Bibles and the radio and stuff, this was sitting on the thing. I thought this would be a great little prop for my jewellery. And this guy that was also buying stuff says, yeah, I nearly bought that. I said, well, I'm going to get it. It was only $4. It was huge. I thought it'd be really good for hanging jewellery on a table or something like that. I had to carry all this down the street to the shopping centre and then all the way back to another op shop and into town. It does not matter. It doesn't matter how many times I say to the kids, please do not interrupt me. I'm going to just need like 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm doing a video without fail. Yesterday was an exception, but without fail. I could hear the kids fighting in the background yesterday, but today, they had to come in. But anyway, that's what I got. I thought it was really cool. What do you reckon? It's not vintage, but it's just got a really funky sort of look to it. I've actually got some bookends up there, wooden ones. They've got the tree, so I must have a thing for trees. Well, I do. I love trees. So I've got bookends up there I bought you a long time ago, and they're actually in the shape of trees. What else? Well, it's nothing very much. Just some little bits of jewellery. I'm disappointed because there was nothing vintagey there. Now the reason I bought this is because I'm getting a collection of glass beads, because one day in the future, sometime, I don't know when, I'm going to have enough to make those bead curtains everyone's making. So that's when I see these glass beads, I just grab them. That was only $1. So that goes in my glass bead collection, which I've got up in the cupboard one day. And the reason I bought this is because it's got a real 60s funky look to it, and I only paid $1 for it, and I will be probably selling that. And it did not have any information or anything on it, but yeah, just a piece of costume jewellery which I really liked. And this one is also a piece of costume jewellery, and I have a feeling it might be from this, maybe the 80s, 70s, 80s, I'm not sure, but you can have a look at that, just fake pearls and stuff. But I thought it was really cool. It's quite long. Once again, I'm not a blingy person, so it doesn't worry me. And then after I did everything else, did the shops and carried everything, went to the one op shop, Vinnie's, which always does never often make me smile because everything is so overpriced there. And hang on for a sec, I've got a kid bouncing around and they're going to get in trouble. Hang on. Did I ever tell you my middle name is Patience? It's not. It should be, because what I have to deal with takes a lot of patience. Anyway, I got this. This is all I got from Vinnie's. Vinnie's is too overpriced. They haven't got enough stuff there. This is $1.50. I only got it because it's timber. And I love using timber, and I love old rulers. And it's a dressmaker's square, and it's old. I think it's an old one. It's not from now, not from our era, an older era. So probably 96. I keep poking myself out today. Like, I've got to be careful with this stuff. 60s, 70s, I don't know, 80s, I don't know. I liked it because it's timber, and it'll go in my sewing collection, probably. If I can find it's worth money, then I'll sell it. And I think that is it, guys. I think that's all I got today. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got today. But it was a good morning. I had a bit of fun. And what's in here? Oh look, it's even got little earphones for the one little earphone for the radio. I don't know what was in that. Gotta clean that up too. It's all greasy. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you come back for more. I hope I can do another one soon. It won't be this week, but I don't know. It might not be a shopping one. Maybe something else. I don't know. But anyway, I will try and work out how I can put pictures on these places like everyone else does. And if you know, let me know. Because then I can show you in the future what I sold things for, like everyone else does. I just don't know how to do it, and I don't have the patience to learn how to do it. But if I do, and if I can't, I'll end up putting it at the end of the video. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. See if I get really smart and, savvy with all this technical stuff and this picture popping up stuff. Take care, guys. See you next time, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff we want you to do. It'd be awesome. Thank you. Bye.